All right, math modeling classes. Today we are talking about solving multi-step equations. So we're going to use those skills that we learned in the last lesson of combining like terms and distributing and putting them towards solving multi-step equations. So here we go. I am going to include my line of separation so we can see the two different sides of the equal sign. For this one, you need to distribute before you solve. So 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times r is 5r. 65, once you're here, you can just solve like we've been doing. I'm going to take care of that 50 first. Subtract 50. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do the other. So positive 50 minus 50 cancels out. You get 5r is equal to 65 minus 50 is 15. And then last step, that's 5 times r. Opposite of multiplying by 5 is dividing by 5. Times 5 divided by 5 cancels out. You get r is equal to 3. Done. So distribute and then solve. Let's do one more of those here with the negative sign. So negative 9 times r, just distribute that. That negative 9 times r is negative 9r. Negative 9 times 8, be careful with that. That's going to be a negative 72. So it means it's minus 72 here is equal to 54. I'm going to take care of the negative 72 first. Opposite of subtracting 72 is adding 72. And add 72 to both sides. So um, that cancels out. 54 plus 72 is 126. So negative 9r is equal to 126. Remember, this is negative 9 times r. We're not subtracting r here. You need to divide both sides. Opposite of multiplying by negative 9 is dividing by negative 9. Negative 9 times negative 9 divided by negative 9 cancels out. R is equal to 126 divided by R is 14. Don't forget the negative there. So positive divided by a negative is a negative. All right. Let's skip over to the next type of problems we will see where we need to combine like terms first. So here we have two sets of R's. To solve, we need one set of R's. So we're going to combine like terms before we solve. Over here. So 7r minus 4r, that's 3r total is equal to 12. And then you can solve that as 3 times r. Opposite of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. So times 3 divided by 3 cancels out. You get r is equal to 4. A little bit more of a complicated one. This is where it's important to really include that line of separation so you can see because there's a lot going on. So find that equal sign and put a dotted line on it so you can see both sides of the equation. Now it's a little bit clearer. We have kind of a mess over here on the left side. I'm going to clean it up. So I have a negative 1 plus 4. Remember that minus stays with the 1. So that's a negative 1 when we're combining. Negative 1 plus 4 is a positive 3. So it's going to be n plus 3 is equal to negative 3. Uh, to solve from here, to get rid of the plus 3, I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Plus 3 minus 3 cancels out. And you get left with n is equal to negative 6. Let's look at another one here, some more combining. So now we have like terms with the variables. So again, find that equal sign, put a line of separation down there and keep that equal sign, that line of separation will just help keep things more organized. So here, I am going to combine like terms first. So I have a 4x. Remember, this minus stays with the 2x. So it's 4x combined with a negative 2x. That's 2x. 4 minus 2 is 2. Don't forget the x plus 1. Bring that down is equal to negative 5. From here, I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. Plus 1 minus 1 cancels out. You get 2x is equal to negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. Finish solving. That is 2 times x. Opposite of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. Times 2 divided by 2 cancels out, and you get x is equal to negative 3. All right, skipping ahead now. Again, we're just getting more complicated as we go through. So now we're going to have to distribute and combine like terms to solve. So here, you're going to start off, distribute this 5. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times -7 is -35. Bring down this 8x and the plus, and that's going to be equal to -113. Now I need to combine like terms. I have two sets of x's. So I have a 8x and a 5x. They were both positive. So when I combine those, that comes out to 13x minus 35 is equal to 113. Add 35 to both sides. And I forgot my negative over here. It's -113. So minus 35 plus 35 cancels out. So all I have left over here is 13x. Let's be 108. Is that right? 78. So -113 plus 35 is -78. From here, again, divide by 13. Times 13 divided by 13 cancels out. And you get x is equal to 6. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. So make sure you're keeping track of those negatives. So that's a -6. Let's do one more. Oh, geez, lots of negatives. Why would I put this many negatives on there? Oh, well, lots of negatives. We'll be fine. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. All right. So, first thing I need to do is distribute this -8. So, -8 times 1 is -8. -8 times, remember, treat this as a -2b. Negative times a negative is a positive, so it's b plus. 8 times 2 is 16, and then slap the b on there. Minus 6b is equal to -88. Before I do anything, I'm going to combine like terms. So I have a positive 16b minus 6b. 16 minus 6 is 10. And then we have the b. So -8 plus b is equal to -88. Now I need to solve. I'm going to add 8 to both sides to eliminate that 8. So -8 plus 8 cancels out. And you get 10b is equal to -80. And then divide both sides by 10. Times 10 divided by 10 eliminates. You get b is equal to -8. All right. That'll do it for solving multi-step equations. Next thing we're going to do is equations with variables on both sides and proportions. We'll see you then.